3, 2, 1.
Very good morning to Sharon, and to our group. We're presenting you our group assignment.
Let me begin first with introductions and overview. First thing first, the final group project want us to prepare, design and produce the promotional tools for any kind of information agency. So we decided to choose Sarawak State Library. The main problem here is many people have low literacy and not aware of existing this information agency. Some of them assume that Sarawak State Library is just a library, but actually we want to pursue and also we want to inform to the older user that Sarawak State Library is not just a library, but there's a lot of benefits Sarawak State Library. So we decided to propose infographic poster, which is this is the second choices. And what is the infographic poster? Infographic poster represent for a graphic visual representations of information, data or knowledge. So it aims to convey complex information quickly and is a good digital poster for everyone. Our target audience here, we want to inform to the all students, teenagers, senior citizens, educators, and among children, especially in our Sarawak. Next, we move to the explanations of information agency, which is Sarawak State Library. So, Sarawak State Library is a public library and is located at Kuching, Sarawak, not far from Dun. So, it was opened in 2000 and it have 3 campuses, which is at Miri, Cebu, and State Record Repository. So, like I mentioned before, Sarawak State Library is not just a library, but it is a resource center, and it's contain a lot of services and giving the benefits to our state. So, Sarawak State Library also represent a state record repository, and it provided the main focus, which is library services, state repository, archive, and a lot of special collections. So overall, with our infographic poster that we want to design for Sarawak State Library, we are pretty sure that this Sarawak State Library will be more attract many users, and we want to inform to the old people that Sarawak State Library contain a lot of stored informations and products. In a nutshell, we want to make collaborations with Sarawak State Library. We are from Faculty of Information Management UiTM Sarawak branch. Why we want to help them? Because of, first, we want to make the infographic posters to make sure that we want to encourage early literacy skills among the people. Not other than that, we want to make focus and allow the people to easily digest information and get in touch with us and also with Sarawak State Library. Not other than that, the most important here is we want to present and inform the user how important is it Sarawak State Library and what is the services and also the products that they are provided for all of us. So we hope that with infographic poster in a quality, clear, effective and artistic, we hope that everyone will aware of this Sarawak State Library existence.
Reasons for choosing the option.
The reason we choose the infographic poster is because it is more interesting than just simply using words. It is simple and easy to understand by many people. It can enhance public participation. It is easy to share the information, and lastly, it can save space.
Tips to produce promotional tool.
Number 1. we should provide a proper information about the products or services, such as about its functions or its benefits. Number 2, we should be able to persuade users, such as we can inform them about a new product and why they need them. Number 3, we should deliver best technique to promote the products or services, such as we can use social media like Instagram or Facebook. Number 4, we must identify our target users so that we can carry out our promotional efforts. Number 5 is the selection of graphic, themes, and colors. It is important to implement this in our poster in order to attract users' attention. And lastly, we must create a positive relationship with users so that they can use the product and services in our library, and we can help them if they have any questions regarding the products or services in our library.
So I'm going to explain on step to produce the promotional tools. It has 5 steps, which is the first one, understand demand and competitions. To promote information agency, it's not same like promote the business company. Why I'm saying this because of nowadays, Sarawak Library is compete with the internet world, and many people doesn't want to read books and also looking for specific material because of why? Because they might think that everything are on our fingertips. The second one, which is understand our clients. So our target audience is there are students, educators, citizens, and also children. So after we understand of what they want and what is the most they like, we decided that we must prepare the free Wi-Fi, and also we want to tell them that everything materials can easily to use. Step 3, develop marketing communications. This is the most important thing. We must thinking first. What is the media to we deliver, and how we want to tell them our performance to our users. So step 4, define marketing bits and pretensions. Before we decided to do something, we must use formula SMART and SWOT. So we know what is our strength and we know what is the weaknesses, and sometimes for the SMART we know what is the specific and also what is the main cause for our marketing. It's not just we do our designing just for fun. No, we want to make sure that we want to achieve the goal. That is the most important thing. And last but not least, we must prepare a budget calculations. So with the budget calculations, we doesn't going the exit budget, meaning that we have already prepared a rough estimate, and we have a financial in a stable.
So I will talk about the advantages of using promotional tools. The first one, as you can see, is trustworthy. It is because the message appears to come from a third person, it is often regarded as more trustworthy. Next is attractive design, whereby we are using attractive design in our infographic. We believe that we can build customer trust through repeating primary brand and product positioning, and it is highly interactive where there is a lot of back and forth between the buyer and the seller. Moreover, is to increase the audience. We believe that it is useful for raising awareness where when it comes to reaching a large audience, this method really works well. And next is organized and easy to reshare. Users easily share the infographic to social media, since we believe that everyone have social media account, and that is one of the way they can share our infographic and spreading good info to everyone. Last but not least is to increase the knowledge, whereby we believe that it can enhance the user knowledge quickly and easily because they see our promotional tool that are unique and different from other agency.
It has 5 disadvantages, which is not very SEO friendly. It is hard for search engine to recognize infographic if it is not indexed. Secondly, costly budget. Since good infographic requires time and exquisite design, which means allocating budget to a free freelance designer and it is may not affordable for small business. Thirdly, time consuming. A good infographic requires a lot of time for preparation. Designer must design the graphic and layout well instead of just searching graphic and finishing it in seconds. Fourthly is hard to express clearly. Because there is not enough room for paragraph of information, thus it is hard to express things clearly. Last but not least, risk of control the copyright and losing. We cannot always give all the best to the customer because not all customer will satisfy on our product.
For your information, promotional tool have two, which is printed material and non-printed material. For printed material, we have 5, which is book, journal, poster, serials, and chart. The most famous printed material is poster. As you can see, there is a lot of poster that had been posted by Sarawak State Library through social media. For non-printed material, we have 4, such as online databases, e-resources, e-journal, and e-book. Online databases is the most famous non-printed material because it helps to make the research through online public access cataloging, which is OPAC.
So, this is the rough sketch and the final designs. As you can see, the rough sketch showing the chart and also the final design showing a lot of elements. So, I'm going to explain the elements, which is we put it and combine for 6 elements. Firstly, in the poster, it's specially formatted face. We explain on the introductions and also the history of Sarawak State Library to telling them what is this, what is the information agency Sarawak State Library. Secondly, descriptive title, which is we choose the motto read, innovate, and excel, meaning that we want to tell that reading can make your IT and also enhance your literacy. So we put the logo of UITM and also the logo of Sarawak State Library. So it's showing that we have a strong and solid collaborations between us. Fourthly, we choose the eye-catching graphics, meaning here we combine a lot of icons, picture, and a lot of like the colors. So as you can see, it have the cartoons up of the motto. So showing that a group of children reading books. So we know that Sarawak State Library is a resource center and just not a simple library that just boring that combine a lot of books, but actually it's provided a lot of services and also the products. And for the color, we choose the light blue green, which is the theme for the Sarawak State Library. The main of theme like the logo, as you can see, the logo of Sarawak State Library is using the light blue green. Last but not least, we put it the informative contact, like the media social platform, to make sure the user can stay in touch with us and ask a lot of questions, and then we can guide them. So that's it for the elements.
This is the second information services in the library, that is online services. The two pictures above is the before and after of the infographic poster, that is the rough sketch and the final design, and it was made by using PowerPoint. This is the elements for the final design. The combination of the 3 colors, that is purple, red, and pink, represents accuracy, strength, and positive value. It shows that the library gives a complete information, providing good services and many benefits to users. For the graphics and icons, it refers to the information that has been given, and it is to attract users' attention. Lastly, for the social media that has been provided, it is to make it easier for the users to find out more about the products or services in the library.
So as you can see here on my left side, it is my rough sketch for my infographic, and the final design you can see on my right side. So as you can see here, the main reason why we choose the design is because we found out our design is attractive. Hence, we believe that we can attract people and people will come and join us. The book icon refer to our offline services because we are giving many kind of services in our library, and the book rack icon refers to our lending services where our user can borrow books from our library. The children icon means that we are ready to serve any children that needs help in finding books. And next, for the color, we can see that we choose the soft color such as green, yellow, light blue because we believe that it is pleasant to look at and it brings harmony to websites design, making it more entertaining to visit. A soft color palette, on the other hand, does something else which means emphasize the content, making it more significant than the design. For graphic, we use attractive graphic because it will make our content go viral, and we believe that it can catch social media users' attention. Besides, by doing this, it will increase our marketing result since people always find library is so boring. Like, it will attract people since our content and graphic is understandable by other users.
So this is my rough sketch for journal, which I'm focusing on black and white color for the rough sketch, which it's contain medical journal, biology journal, and latest journal, which is available in the Sarawak State Library. The elements contained in the information product poster. The first one is a powerful intro, which is the main text using high resolution photo or HD photos. To avoid low resolution photos, we include caption for figures or table and give impression high expectation. And next, a well-structured body with several options of technical information such as vertical columns, contrast fields, and graphic-centered design. The choice of color in the presentation is to use a medium brown color that is consistent theme. We prioritize bright colors for our infographic poster to the users that can distract our message. Next, we limit the use of colors and font types and to avoid misunderstanding of data and information. We put branding and social sharing elements such as Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Next is the best way for which allows users to easily share and spread our infographic and boosting the infographic poster presence. The quote state in my final design, which is nothing is pleasanter than exploring a library, which means that to be diligent to the library. This infographic poster is easy to understand to promote products such as journals, books, and any other interesting materials.
On the left is our rough sketch on the second information products. On the right is the final design for our infographic poster. For information, I'm designing this sketch and poster using Canva. First of all, the meaning of the program named Rise to Victory is a lot of information that we will get lead us to success. Besides, the purpose of this poster is to attract people to go to the Sarawak State Library. Besides, the quote on the poster convey the meaning a lot of information can open up a lot of opportunities. Next, the graphic used in the poster are intended to attract people to read it. Moreover, the color inside the poster such as red, blue, white is not fancy color and emphasize the information conveyed. Likewise, the icon is used to save space and provide easier understanding for the user. Lastly, social media provided in the poster is to make it easier for the public to follow the development of Sarawak State Library.
In conclusion, we must implement effective promotional methods and promotional tools in promoting a product or services. This is to attract users to use a product or services that has been offered. Not only that, providing useful and interesting information about a product or services as well as establishing good relationship with user is essential in order to encourage support and participation in future events. As a result, in order to achieve success and deliver many conveniences to users when they need our services or products, we must act wisely in conducting efficient promotional effort, and we really hope that by doing this, the number of illiterate people will decrease by every year.